Lovely, Joe. It's time to welcome our final couple of the night. Since their bookish quick step last week, library visits across the nation have quadrupled, probably. Geek Chic has never been so hot as Davood and Nadiya.
It was light, it was spirited, everything was there. Just watch that energy doesn't go into the upper body. It's got to be totally calm.
I love your passion. I love your chemistry.
The energy was absolutely incredible.
Beauties, how are you?
Good, just had some popcorn.
Just had some popcorn.
Yeah.
I know we like to treat everyone here. You gave, that is dinner, isn't it? I tell you. You gave that quick step absolutely everything last week. Did you do extra revision and everything, Davood?
I'm always working hard. We did a lot of work on it, didn't we?
Yeah, a lot.
And it wasn't natural for me in the hold. You know, I found that really hard. My posture's an issue. So, yeah, we did a lot of work on it. In the end, though, we had so much fun.
Yeah,
it was just, I really had fun with that, and I wasn't expecting that from the quick step.
I think it's the most important.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Exactly, that he enjoys it, and then that comes across to all of it. I thought it was an absolute thrill.
Yeah,
Nadiya, the judges loved the incredible energy that you brought to it. They just wanted, apparently, a bit more elegance and technicalities. Well, you know,
Yeah,
more.
I can't do that.
No, but I think it was just different, maybe from what they expected us to do, like a ballroom quick step. So it was different, but it was... We did it because we wanted to be different. Yeah, we didn't want it to be just another quick step.
Yeah.
So we enjoyed it.
Well, when I watched it back, I could see that I was a bit rough around the edges at points.
I think rough around the edge is always good for some, I think.
Well,
you know.
hey.
And, you know, I thought it was... Did we like it, my ladies and gentlemen?
Thank you.
They really loved it. Even Bruno thought it was too passionate. I mean, that's Bruno, coming from Bruno. Is it hard sort of getting into geek character? I mean, you're an actor. It must be so much fun.
I enjoyed doing it, actually.
Yeah.
I channeled my inner Kevin.
Oh, yes.
Come in with his little glass. I was like, OK, I got this. But it was actually fun, yeah, dressing up and playing the role and everything. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. And having that story to be able to come out of it at the end was just something that kind of early on we got that involved in our dance and we really enjoyed it.
And I loved it. It sort of like skirt came off and they were like, wow!
Yeah.
It was a brilliant story to tell.
Yeah.
An illegal lift, oh dear, naughty, naughty, doesn't go unnoticed.
Yeah,
but Craig did say he appreciated why you did it. What was the reason?
I think it was more of a catch than of a lift. It's like me running away and him stopping me.
She tripped over and she's...
Oh, I know. How embarrassing. Good catch, though.
Yeah.
Pretty good catch there. Same score as the week before. Slow and steady wins the race, perhaps.
I think so. I think so. Who knows?
A little bit of interest over there. OK, so Saturday night fever. Oh, my goodness me. It's a samba special.
Yeah.
Tony Manero, of course, was the disco king.
Yeah.
Are you feeling the pressure for tomorrow night?
There's a lot of pressure, but you've got to try and do that cliche thing of making it your own, right? And doing your version of it. And it's so good, it's so iconic.
Yeah.
And you just put the kind of clothes on and you go, I'm him! And then you watch yourself dancing and you go, I'm not him, but I'm my version of him.
Your version of him.
She'll make me look good.
OK, so let's talk through costumes.
Yeah.
You've been to see Vicky today, you've tried everything on. Are you going the full white suit?
It may be a white suit, it may be a silk, shirt, and it feels amazing.
Does it?
Yeah,
it feels
I have
good.
to say, yeah.
But it helps you get into character as well, doesn't it?
It really does. You can't not do that. If you put that on and you don't do that, then there's something wrong.
It will be doing that. Oh, goodness me. Also, how are his samba rolls?
Actually, we didn't really try samba rolls.
No,
we've gone against the samba rolls.
Yes, because it's probably what everybody expects us to do. If it's samba, then samba rolls. But we went for everything else of the promenade runs and batucadas and everything else. But not the samba rolls.
Right, OK. Not promenade rolls, what are they?
No.
OK, apparently this dance has been giving you nightmares, though.
Well, when I'm able to sleep, it does, yeah, because it's been kind of keeping me up, if anything. But it's I don't know, there's just a lot to think about. And I'm tending to call things like she's just said words. I've given my own words.
Yeah.
You have the swan in there. The swan doesn't exist.
But it's his move.
So
Yeah,
in my
now
head,
it's a
I'm having nightmares about swans. It's all a bit mad. I can't really explain it. But let's hope this is some kind of therapy for me, sitting here with you.
But you know, no,
We
just
are.
talk it out.
Yeah, we haven't got the time.
this out.
Nobody cares.
I know. That's absolutely fine. I, for one, cannot wait to see you in that outfit tomorrow, Davood.
Exciting.
Own it, own it. You're going to be a dream, the two of you. Davood and Nadiya.
Thank you. She's got it. She's got it.
No, it's done. It's going to be so good. Time for another training update. Here's how Simon, Brian and the Reverend Richard have been preparing for Movie Week.
The quick-step is fast, and that's the thing that is a real challenge, and we're kind of operating probably at half speed, and it's still fast.
Step, hop, 1, 2, 3. You don't want to look rushed, you don't want to look out of breath. You have to make sure that it looks as easy as making an apple pie. Now that looks like you're working really hard.
This is the third time I've ever danced in my entire life, so I've got so much to learn. Little by little, it does feel that bits are kind of sticking in, and so, yeah, onwards and upwards.
Good.
The dance we're doing this week sounds like a coffee drink, doesn't it? Give me an American smooth.
I want him to come across with elegance in this dance. No. Which Brian is not. Who's your fans? Your fan? He comes in. All right, Jamie.
There's a lot of finesse, there's a lot of fingers like that, it's got to be like that. And I hope that that goes well on the night.
You can do this.
I can do it!
Come on!
Okay!
Paso Doble is such a strong male dance. It's all very much pelvis forward, a lot of shaping.
To make what looks like graceful and assertive positions actually mean your body has to kind of contort.
I want to frame. Don't let this side drop. That's when it'll look
Awful. Your whole body wants to go into a different position, so you constantly have to push it to do that, because that's what gives it its power.
Yeah!
It's nearly a Paso Doble.
With so many wonderful dance moments in film to choose from, we simply had to make a sequel. Here are our pros with even more of their favourite scenes.
The Broadway melody ballet in Singing in the Rain, one of my all-time favorites. The first time I saw Singing in the Rain, I was shocked. Growing up back in Soviet Russia, we didn't have anything like that. It opened up a completely new world to me. It's incredible.
I'm singing in the rain. Gene Cal is one of my favorite dancers, musical theater in that scene. He's using his emotions to express himself. It's such a classic movie, and they don't make movies like that anymore.
It was one of those movies that stood the test of time. Gene, for me, has a charisma, and he has a stage presence. The thing about dance is we're trying to create a story without words, and he did that just by standing in a room, and that's quite an incredible feat.
My favorite dance moment in a film is definitely Al Pacino doing a tango in Scent of a Woman. With him having to act blind and to really see the spark between the two, and I think it's a lovely moment.
I love the opening of Bring It On.
I'm sexy, I'm cute, I'm popular.
It's filled with loads of jokes about being a stereotypical cheerleader.
I'm pretty, I'm cool, I dominate the school.
I remember going to school the day after this film, and all we wanted to do was be cheerleaders. It's right up my street. I just adore it.
The finale of You Got Served is absolutely out of this world. It was the first ever dance movie that I saw that had hip-hop, and after I watched it, I took up hip-hop dancing.
Flashdance is one of my favorites. It's just her dancing, and it's amazing. I think the first time I saw this movie, I was a little girl, and I just loved it. The dancing in it is just timeless.
I love Big Spender from Sweet Charity.
The minute you walked in the joint.
It's very subtle, it's very little movements, little shapes and finger, and the look have meaning to it. so powerful and really shows woman in a beautiful way.
A little time with
I'm joined again by the Friday panel, sorry. Let's talk about the rest of our couples. And our Friday panel. Yeah. A bit of love in the room. OK, Gemma and Aliash, Jungle Book. Charleston, Bagheera and Baloo. Come on, it's happening. Here they are in training. Look how lovely bounce there. She's got a little fake tail, very nice too. Rufus, what are you thinking about this as a setup? Is this good?
Well, I think that the dance and the dancer, it's about how often that connects. It's like Brian being the scarecrow. You think, oh, actually, he'd be an amazing scarecrow, so that could connect. Yeah. I think with Gemma, she's got a sort of natural bubbliness and a natural wanting to have fun. So I think those sorts of dances probably will play more to her strengths.
Yeah, and already kind of looks like she's having more... What are you thinking of Gemma so far?
I really like Gemma. I really like Gemma. I just hope she doesn't trip on her tail. So the... bang.
Yeah.
But no, but anything Disney, I really love, and it's quite magical, and it's all about the movies, isn't it? And he's got to wear that really hot suit, hasn't he?
I know, he really has. He's going to be so sweaty, he may pass out.
The chalk and cheese of those two outfits,
I mean, it's going to be great.
Gemma in a cat suit, one for the dads. Aliash in an enormous furry bear costume. All the mums are like, I'm not watching this anymore.
He is playing Aladdin at some point this weekend, though. It may be a waistcoat. So that's... Was that balance?
Yeah.
Thank you. There we go.
Rub that lamp.
OK. Molly and AJ are doing an American Smooth. Will they be able to climb up the leaderboard this weekend with this? Let's have a little look at them here. Oh, look, it's a tender moment. So, what are we looking for in an American Smooth? Is she your lovely little Maria there, Jodie?
I think it's very sweet, isn't it? It's very, and I think it's quite hard when you have something like that against other songs which are quite pizzazzy and very kind of big. So that'll be a show. I don't think I saw enough to comment.
Right. Okay.
On that.
Yeah. No.
It's very sweet. But I still want a bit more.
Okay, American Smooth, Simon. You can do lifts and
jazz it up a little bit and throw them around.
Okay, hard to sort of jazz it up when it's climb every mountain, I suppose.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
you know,
unless they were wearing like crampons and ropes.
Calls are being made as we speak. Let's go on to Charlotte and Brendan. It's a Top Gun tango. This was all Brendan Cole's idea. He's living out his 80s fantasies. Here they are in training. I love this record so much. The vinyl of this is on my record player at home at the moment. Don't tell anyone. OK, how does this look, tango-wise? Simon?
Well, her lines are looking good.
Oh, good lines.
Yeah.
Great. That's encouraging. OK.
The tango is probably one of the most difficult ones to do because it's not like the waltz or anything else where it's the rise and the fall. It's all you've got to be on one level.
One level, and it's all in the knees.
It's all in the knees, yeah. So it's harder than it looks.
Okay,
so.
and posture, Jodie.
I think the thing is just to drop the nerves a bit, and it's very hard to say this early on because you can't imagine if you've never done it. It's the most petrifying thing for anyone to do. So I just want to see her relax a bit, really into it, because she looks petrified.
Her battle this week is entirely a mental one. After what happened last Saturday,
she's got to go over the mistakes.
She's just got to go, oh, well, that happened. But it's not about doing it, it's about knowing you know it.
Yeah.
And once you know it, you can do it. Yeah. But if you think about doing it, you'll go to pieces.
OK, positive.
Yeah, just know you know it and stand there going, oh, I know how to do this.
I know how to do
And she's got Top Gun, so, I mean, it doesn't get any better.
I know. Brendan Cole's going to be in a flying jacket. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Is he really? Is he really?
I think so.
Brilliant.
Alexandra and Gorka, their paso last week was something else. It was pretty much off the scale. So this week, it's American Smooth. She's being Eliza Doolittle. We've got My Fair Lady. Have a little look at them here. And what are we thinking of this, Rufus?
Well, you know what I was saying about some dances suit certain people? I think last week, that was Alexandra's dance to a T. I would... If all they did was Alexandra from here on to the end of the final was just have her do that same dance over and over again, that would be good enough. This is lighter and it's sweeter. I'm not saying she can't do it, but to me it doesn't feel as much of a natural fit as the paso did with her. So it'll be interesting to see whether she's got the breadth to last the course.
Isn't he good? Isn't he good? I feel like we need him every week. Are they renewing my contract? No. OK, on to Joe and Katya now. They had a bit of a dip with their McTango last week, but they've moved on. And now it's a Viennese waltz. It's Dr. Zhivago. Let's check your diagnosis here. Jodie, how's our Joe doing?
See, I like Joe, and he's very sprightly, isn't he?
He is.
And I think the thing is, he really shocked me. I didn't expect him when I saw the first dance. I didn't expect him to dance as well as he does. But see, I like that. I like that song. It's one of my favourite songs, actually.
Oh, I love it. And there's going to be snow and, you know, all that. Quite magical.
They pull all the stops out on Strictly, don't they?
I know.
Oh, they do.
Really
They do.
Well, no, that's how it looks on telly. In reality, it's a bloke up a ladder with a box of Daz.
That's me and Simon. Come on, that's it. Work.
It's just so true. On to the Reverend Richard and Diane, now often praised for their entertainment. This week, he is being Flash Gordon. He's saviour of the universe. It's just going to be so good, I think. Will is a Paso Doble as well. Here he is. Oh, dear Reverend Matador. Will the judges be merciless with him after this? Yes, I think everyone's in agreement there.
Are you asking, does this mean?
Hey! Thanks for that. Simon?
I just love that he tries so hard.
Yeah.
And he puts everything into it, and he really, really wants to learn. And
yeah,
but
he looks
like he's enjoying himself as well. It'd be a shame to see him go, but I'd love him to stay.
Yes.
I'm going to say, I want to see him at the final. I want to see that man.
The Reverend at the final.
The Reverend.
It can happen.
If he can do Flash Gordon this week, what can he do at the final? That's what I'm saying.
Did a little survey amongst the audience. Big fans of the Reverend in tonight. He is very, very popular indeed.
The joy of watching him is twofold, though, because there's what you're actually seeing, which is amazing, but then there's that other thought where you go, that bloke's a vicar.
I know, there are moments when we completely forget that. OK, Susan, Charleston last week, she completely made it her own. She's loving the whole experience. Samba, Wonder Woman, here they are, in training. She is a joy, this woman. OK, Rufus, you like Susan?
Susan, an enormous favourite in our house. I think last week what was interesting is it seemed that the VT before the dance was saying she really hasn't had any time to practice this. It was sort of flagging up a slight excuse. And that will work, you know, because people get busy and you take on Strictly and whatever. But that is definitely somebody who has spent some hours this week making sure it's not enough just to be there and enjoy it and just stand there and go, I'm really enjoying it, keep me in. You've got to make the effort, and she definitely has this week. And I think with everything that they were just talking about on the sofa, I think this could be something rather... This could be one for the annals.
Excellent. OK, so who is going home this weekend? It's going to be someone, Simon. I need a name, please. Oh, don't give me those eyes. Give me a name.
I don't want to say it, but I don't want to see the Reverend in the bottom two.
You don't want to see the Reverend in the bottom two?
Yeah,
OK, Jodie?
I'm going to stipulate. I do not want to see the Reverend in the bottom two.
OK, can you give me a name of who's going home?
Maybe Charlotte.
OK, and Rufus?
It'll be somebody in the bottom half of the leaderboard who is less famous than the other people at the bottom of the leaderboard.
Thank you to my panel! Time now to catch up with our L Street action hero. No relation to Tommy Lee. It's Gethin Jones, who's been risking life and limb to bring us the Strictly gossip. Here he is.
It's Friday, and if you're looking for some world-class dancers, you can find them in the Star Bar. Slightly hyped up on a Friday. I can understand why. 2 big group dances for the pros tomorrow night. What can you tell us, guys?
Well, we have La La Land, which is going to be insane.
It's going to be... It's the number.
Movie week is one of my favourite weeks. Do you guys love it as well?
No.
No, I love
it.
Movie week.
She loves movie week. I love movies. Cinema. Do we get popcorn? Because I really want popcorn.
We can organise popcorn. It's not a problem. Maybe not so much celebrating for you this week, Pash. How's it been without Chizzy?
You know, I'm terribly missing Chizzy, and it's not the same. It's going to be her birthday tomorrow, so it's very sad.
Have you got a present?
Of course.
Sure. I'll let you think about what you got her before I come back. You haven't got a present, have you? Hi, guys. How's it going, Diane? Is it true that Rich has lost a stone in weight?
Look, we're yet to measure it, but I will be bringing the tape measure next week and see if that is a true statement. He's looking good, though. He is looking good, but I'm still banning him from pork pies.
Looking good, and looking good on the dance floor as well. Can I show you, Oti, I feel like everyone I talk to lives with you.
They do.
Does everyone live with you in your house?
Every single one of them. I can't survive by myself. Every single pro.
Do you live in a mansion?
I wish. No, it's a little hut in the corner of like no man's land somewhere in England, and then we all just snuggle up together and we survive that way. All the pros.
Love that by Oti. Where do you live, Golka? Who have you been living with this week?
Alexandra every day.
Yeah, working
9
hard.
to 9, yes.
She was unbelievable last weekend. Can we expect a similar performance this weekend?
Hopefully. Let's see. Yeah.
What have you got up your sleeve?
Surprise.
Thanks for giving so much away. Thanks, guys. Pleasure. Can I give it to you to hand back to Zoe? Thank you very much.
Movie week. It's going to be very excited. Can't wait. Zoe, back to you.
Oh, Miss Chizzy. Thanks, Kathleen. That's all we have time for tonight. Thanks to my guests. Join Tess and Claude tomorrow night at 6:35 on BBC One. I'm back on Monday with the next couple to leave. But for now, singing Flashback from his new album, Smile, it's the gorgeous Simon Webb.